What is up, everybody? It is your girl Alexis back in the cut once again with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my meatloaf. In this clip, I'm just going to show you guys the ingredients and everything that you need to make your meatloaf. Okay, so first up, you're going to need some minced garlic, and that is what you're going to put in while you're sauteing your onions and peppers. You can use whatever kind of brand of barbecue sauce or ketchup that you would like, but I have my barbecue and ketchup right there. I also have 2 eggs for the meatloaf. You're also going to need some crackers. And last but not least, you're going to need your ground beef. And I'm going to use 1/2 of the pack. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and butter up my skillet, getting it prepared to saute my peppers and onions. And this is me adding my bell pepper and onions to the skillet. We're going to saute it for a few minutes, not super long, but long enough until they get kind of soft and tender. And then we're going to add it to our meatloaf. So now I'm going to go in with some minced garlic and just to give it some flavor. So now here comes the fun part where we are mixing everything together. So first you want to open up your pack of ground beef and you want to put it in a bowl. You want to make sure that the bowl is big enough for you to be able to mix all your ingredients in together. So I'm putting it in this black bowl. So I know the camera is probably in a weird angle now. I was honestly struggling trying to record and cook at the same time, but now I am just using my hands to break up the meat, the ground beef. As you can see, I have gloves on, so you definitely want to try to get some gloves while you're doing this because it's going to get really messy, and I don't think you really want that on your hands. So now I'm going to go ahead and crack my eggs and put my eggs in the meat first. So next I'm adding my barbecue sauce and I'm going to add my ketchup in right after. There's no specific order, just as long as you are putting all of your ingredients in, you're good. So I'm adding my ketchup and my barbecue sauce right now. So I was struggling trying to show y'all the bag of the crackers, but I crumbled up the crackers and put it inside of a bag, and we're going to add the crumbled crackers to our mixture and to our meatloaf as well. And according to my mom, adding the crackers is supposed to help hold the meatloaf. So that's why we add that in there, but I don't know. Alright, so next we are adding in our sauteed onions and peppers. They look really good. And as you can see, the smoke is coming up because they just got off the stove. So it's extremely hot. So definitely be careful when you're doing this part. So now the fun part begins. We're going to go ahead and mix everything up. Like I said earlier, please be careful with the sauteed onions and peppers because as you can see, the smoke is still coming up. So that means it is still hot. But we're going to mix everything up. I didn't really measure how much of anything I put in there. I kind of just eyeballed it. But just mix everything up. And we're going to add our seasoning and add some more ingredients as we go along. So for our seasonings, we're going to be using seasoned salt, garlic powder, and black pepper. Alright, so now we have our pan and aluminum foil over our pan, and we're going to go ahead and add our mixture to the pan. And as I'm adding the meat, I'm going to kind of form it into a shape of a meatloaf while I'm adding the meat, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to allow you guys to just watch what I'm doing. It's super easy, but yeah. So once you are done forming and adding the meat to the pan, we're going to go ahead and glaze and top it off with our ketchup and our barbecue sauce. So this is just me adding the ketchup and then the barbecue sauce, and I'm just going to smear it all over. So now we're going to put it in the oven and let it bake for about an hour. So while that's in the oven, I decided to go back to my room and get some homework done. All right, you guys, so this is the final look, the final presentation of what the meatloaf looked like after it has got done cooking for about an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. Looks super good. And for the sides, I decided to make some mashed potatoes and green beans to go along with it. You guys, literally, it smells amazing in this kitchen right now and everything looks amazing. I cannot wait to just dig in and eat my food that I made. And this is what my plate looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and eat dinner. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.